Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and yeah, we're just cutting straight to the point. No introduction and no full screen, just me in this little corner box while we have all the information on the screen, as you can see right here. Today was the big day for Lyft. They have joined the stock market. They are now a publicly traded company. No longer are they private. No longer are there runnings of business, how much they make, how much they lose, is it secret? They are now being held accountable to stockholders, and that includes you and me if you decided to get Lyft stock. For the record, I have not bought any Lyft stock. I probably can't until April 12th. That's when I get paid, and while I am by no means poor or broke at the moment, basically my money and my bills are all kind of planned out, and buying stock might just disrupt it. It's a little outside of what I had budgeted, and that's how you should do it, by the way, folks. If the stock goes up, I might have to wait till a couple weeks later, who knows. But how did Lyft do on the stock market? Well, you've probably been looking at the graph for a while, and here's what happened. The Lyft stock popped, and then it dropped. And yep, I know that rhymes, but it's also true. So here's the chart right here, as you can see on Google. It was premiering at $78.29 a share. That's what they were starting it out. I think they actually were starting out at $72, if this is an indication. But okay, it was starting out at $72. When it opened at $86.70. That is an extremely good debut. That's the pop, as you see, because it starts at 72 and it opens and it just pops. How many people just bought it in a frenzy? So that was definitely a good thing. That is an early sign of shareholder confidence when your stock opens above what you want to sell it at. But as you can see, it kind of got a little bit worse, but not terrible. So, but then it starts going down to 85, then 84, then 83, then 82, 80, goes up a little up to 81, goes up a little bit to 82 again, but then, it's starting to go down, under 80, and now we get to the after trading hours. At this point, the market has closed. And when the market is closed, I know it used to be different. You had to have like special technology to know what the after trading indications were. When you buy and sell a stock afterwards, it's not actually sold or traded until the next morning, but they kind of give you an indication of where it's heading. And from what's being indicated, it's kind of holding even, but it's more going down towards the downward spiral. So it closes at 78, and if this holds, it'll be opening at 77.77 on Monday. So here's the good news. Again, it popped, and it not only opened above what they were selling it for, but considering it started at $72, it ended at 78, or yeah, 78. It made more money on the opening day than it lost. It didn't go down. That's always a positive thing. But unfortunately, the trend is already heading towards a downward spiral. Now, does this mean Lyft is going to be super successful in the long run, or is this a sign of things to come? And the truth of the matter is, it's really hard to know. Take Facebook, for example. When it opened at $38. And it went up to $38.23, but within like the first day, it started to go down fast. Like here it is down at $18. But then, as you can see, it just started slowly going up. And it went up and up and up and up. We got a little down a little bit, but then it goes up, 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 big dip. Goes up, 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 big dip, go down, 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 but then now it's on the rise again. This stock might, by the way, be on the downward side with the, well, how should I put this? The legal problems of Facebook. So Facebook is doing very, very well. Now then, what about this? Booking Holdings, Inc. Booking Holdings, Inc. first was publicly traded as Priceline, because this is the Priceline company, and then they expanded. When they opened pretty high. Like, as you can see, they opened at $4.83, and they went up to like almost $1,000 a share. But then it started going down, down, and it got really low. In fact, I think at one point, it was selling for like $2 a share. And it was looking pretty brutal for like all these years, but it slowly started to pick up, and it went up, and there you go. Now it's kind of going a little down again, but here's the thing: the stock is now over $1,500. Imagine buying 100 shares of Priceline stock at $2 a share, holding on to it for 10 years, and seeing it grow like this. So that's by the way, why it's called investing and not reacting. This is one of the reasons why I tell people, when you buy stock, buy the stock that you have long-term holding for and stick with it. I mean, because you never know what's going to happen. If you react to it going up and down, it's going to go up and down. Let's look at Twitter, by the way. Twitter started off and actually went pretty high early on, but then it went down, then it went up. Look at this. This is a company that is not stable. It goes way down and then it goes up. So this is more indicative of what a stock market actually is. It goes up, it goes down, and sometimes when it gets down to like this point, you think, uh-oh, Twitter's going out of business, but then before you know it, they're back up here. So yeah, compared to those, Lyft is kind of on the track to being the unicorn they say it is. That said, the enthusiasm waned fast for this. It really did. And on top of that, you are reading articles like this: Lyft is wildly overvalued, NYC marketing professor. This is from Fox Business. And by the way, you don't have to like Fox as a news organization, but here's the thing: they are considered trustworthy by the Consumer Advocacy Group and the Ethics for Journalism Committee. And when it comes to finances, who better to give financial advice than conservatives? That's why they vote the way they do, because they want more money. And this professor, Elise Ogagina, I don't know her name's Elise. She wrote a couple things where she's like, my concerns are, is this a great company or is it wildly overvalued? The answer is yes. Marketing professor Scott Galloway told Fox Business's Neil Cavuto on Friday. Cavuto also expressed concerns over profit shares Lyft drivers will see as a result of the initial public offering, which Lyft drivers aren't going to see any profit of this. I can pretty much assure you that. He says, what Lyft and Uber are right now is an incredible transfer of wealth from drivers to riders. I would argue that these companies have figured out the ultimate ninja move to kick the middle class in the groin by saying, with 4,100 employees and our investors, we're going to split $25 billion, and the 1.5 million drivers get between $8 to $15 an hour in flexibility. It's like Galloway added that Lyft could get scale, but said he thinks is wildly optimistic that the sharing market in automobiles will grow to $200 billion or even $2 trillion. What is the single differentiation between Lyft from Uber? There is none. And here's the big one. This is the big one. When you take a trip in Lyft and they charge you $12, it's really costing them $20. So it's economically irresponsible as a customer not to take Lyft, but for shareholders and investors, at some point when the music stops, this is going to be ugly. These are not stories you want written about your wonderful IPO on the opening day. Now, granted, there are lots of stories, and there's a lot of positive stories about Lyft on the internet as well. But I think I can say that there's been a few more negatives and positives, but the positives do exist. And here's the thing. Again, in some respect, Lyft does sound like a good deal, even for investors. Like, they don't hire drivers, they don't own vehicles, they don't pay for maintenance, they don't pay for this, they don't pay for that. They're basically an app. And they collect the money. Yeah, that should, in theory, be a good business model, except Lyft, like Uber, doesn't charge enough, so they end up paying more out of pocket anyway. And time will tell if on Monday this is going to go even lower or if it's going to go higher. I can't get my stock until April 12th, and I plan to get it one way or the other because I do want to have a vested interest in both these companies, and all these companies really, because I'm getting tired of people telling me like, well, why do you make videos? You don't drive anymore. And it's like, now I'll be able to say, well, because you know what? I've got stock. I'm invested in the company, so that's why I'm interested in them. Also, I find them to be a very fascinating company, regardless whether I drive or not. But we're going to end it here. This is a little bit of a bonus video today. What do you folks think? Did any of you buy Lyft stock? If so, what do you think of today's results? Are you happy? Are you sad? I'd love to know. Oh, and I'd also like to know if you got some of that Lyft bonus money that Lyft promised you, did you invest any of it into the stock? And and also, if any of you want to buy stock, again, I am making a how to buy Lyft and Uber stock video. It's still going to be relevant because it'll help you buy any stock. But if you want to buy it over the now or on Monday, I recommend signing up for Robinhood. I have a referral link below. When you sign up with Robinhood, and they have not sponsored this video, you will get a free stock. Now, most of the time it's like Groupon, but sometimes it's a stock like Apple or Microsoft, which I did get I got a Microsoft stock. And then the rest of the stocks, with the exception of a Fitbit stock I got, were all Groupon. But you can sign up for it for free. You'll get a free stock, and then you could buy some Lyft or whatever you want on Monday. And then on Monday, I'll have a more in-depth video about all your options to buy stock from. But anyway, I'd love to know what all of you think about any of that. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even so, $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly, and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, don't forget to check out my Apptrepreneur Vlogs channel. More content is coming very, very soon. And don't forget to hang out with us on the Apptrepreneur Hangouts on Facebook. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.